spelling. Oh, it's done it again. I hate it when it does that. It just, oh, my keyboard on that. 1 second. Spelling. Took me totally off the page. Tory spelling, done. Create, that's him done. Let's bring up the next one. Who did we say it was going to be? Steve Harvey. Let's put that name in the back file. Harvey should find. No, let's put the Steve H. Steve H. Search. Excuse me. Right, back to class. Steve Harvey, it's an upside down egghead, that's for sure, isn't it? Look at those turkey teeth. She's got small dentures, but they are some pearly whites right there, aren't they? They really, really are some pearly whites. Is that his husband? No. Oh, is it his husband? Marjorie deny rumours of affair. She cheated on Marjorie. Marjorie's got a bigger face. Marjorie's got a bigger skull. Look how Marjorie's head draws inward like mine, but Steve's doesn't. It bellows outwards, look. It bellows outwards. Pimp my ride. Why? Why would you dress like that? Boy won't say. Is that him with boy won't say? It is. Rhythm is gonna get you. Steve Harvey is Beyonce's father. Is that real? Steve Harvey is Beyonce's father. That's a new one on me. That doesn't really look like Beyonce at all, does it? It looks like Little Richard, doesn't it, Annabelle? She got beautiful little dimples, little hamster cheeks, soft eyes, arched eyebrows, widest in hairline, tiny ears, lacking a jawbone. Yeah, it's an egghead. Final answer. It's an egghead lot. It definitely is. Let's go back again. We're looking at Steve Harvey, and we can find no gates whatsoever. We got a Getty seal on that 5-head. Is that his real family there? Stop the boss. Look at the 3 women in this photo. They're all built like brick shit houses. And then you got plump Steve lot trying to look big in the fake suit. Who runs the world? Girls, revelation of method or what? Yeah, girls run the world. Well, they're not girls, they're nut jobs. Schizophrenic girls run the world. Yeah, I'll agree with that. Schizophrenic girls run the world. Allegedly. It might be men pulling the strings behind them. I've got no idea. Devil's a man with tits, right? So, Steve Harvey, look at this gate. Oh, look at this. 3 of the 4 frames of a woman walking. I do believe I've shown you it plenty of times before. Brad Pitt should bring it up. Brad Pitt. Oh my gosh, look at the shoulders on him. He's got some big shoulders, hasn't he? There. So I took this from Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. There's your 4 frames of a woman walking. A couple at different angles, but they are your 4 frames. Remember these 4. Can you see that at home? Oh, you can't see the first one. Well, the first one's a full mince, like the one on the end with a diamond. The first one's that anyway. Oh, dink. So from the full mince, which you can't see, it goes into flamingo foot with a foot and a knee pointed out towards 4 o'clock. Look, if he was looking at you. Towards 4 o'clock or 8 o'clock, depending on which foot's walking. And then it opens fully, look, what we call the flamingo foot. Look, there's the flamingo foot, the figure of four, the zigzag leg, the broken foot, whatever you want to call it. The diamond is showing, look. And then it goes back to full mince, look, to this. That leg swings back in front and it becomes this again. That is the 4 frames of a woman walking. This is what you've got to learn and study. So you know them off by heart. And then when you see it, look, it's obvious. Look, knee and foot kicking outwards, foot pointing outwards. Same again, look, separation of the knee. Always watch the knees. And then back to full mince with ski with legs. And you can see it over and over, look. The slight shoulder tilt, the hip twist is there, and a broken leg. From flamingo to full mince. These are the ones that you've got to remember. And when you see it, especially add to the other markers, the shoulder tilt and the hip twist, the arms akimbo, look. All padding. Remember, all this shoulder is padding. Otherwise, that would just be a straight slope into that arm. Steve Harvey is biologically female, look. Proven by the way she walks. Have you found any you could think actually potentially be real? No. There are no real people. It's all of them. Final answer. Anybody telling you any otherwise is a liar and a deceiver, and one of them. Right there. The greatest gift that God has given you is forensics. The greatest gift within forensics is a stair fail. Women open their knees when walking. When descending stairs, they exaggerate it even more. The knees separate and that diamond becomes beautifully big. And that's exactly what I'm seeing there. Stair fail. 1000% sure. Not 100% sure. 1000% sure that this is a woman just by that one leg shot, look. It's funny because I never saw the FTMs. I've said this many times. I never saw the FTMs. I saw a few of the MTFs, but I never saw a single FTM ever. Not once did I think Schwarzenegger's a woman, Stallone's a woman, Bruce Lee's a woman. Bruce Lee's a woman! Not like I do now. Steve Harvey, rounded open eye sockets, no brow bone, close set eyes, small, high set ears, sharp A forehead that bellows outwards at the edges, look. Absolutely no jawbone and a small mouth, perfect for eating hot dogs. Steve Harvey is a woman, final answer. Bink. Let's open that one up. Slap it in. Steve, where is it? Steve H. Steve Harley, Steve Hardy. What was that? Oh, there it is. Oh, that's the same one. We can take both. Well, actually, let's take all 3 of those pictures. We'll take the old one, the new one, and the meme one. Why not? And then we'll slap those 3 onto Facebook. Actually, is that going to go to the right place? Let me just go back. Last thing I want to do is post it somewhere I'm not meaning to. Bink. Let's open that. And Steve Harvey, failing forensics. Steve Harvey. 2 first names, folks. It is Harvey, isn't it? Harvey. Harvey, yeah. Harvey. I have a Harvey. I have a Harvey. I have a Harvey. There you go. Gotcha. Steve Harvey fails forensics. Let me show you that picture there. That one. Look at the state of them. I don't know if you can see that. It blocks it off, doesn't it? Oh, you can only see Steve. Dang it. Never mind. We're done. Steve Harvey is biologically female, proven by the way she walks. See them yet? Let's come back to class. Let's close Steve Harvey down. Let's open a new one up. Let's close that back window and let's go up here. Who's the next one I can see? Right there. Hot chocolate. Hot chocolate. Do you mean hot chocolate? Hot chocolate. There's no pictures. I know there isn't. I believe in miracles. Since you came along, you're a sexy thing, you're chocolate. Chocolate. I've missed the T out, that's what it is. Hot chocolate. No, I want the band. Oh, I'm not doing it. Screw it. If you can't even find the band, I can't be bothered. Next. Adelaide Kane. Who the is Adelaide Kane? You're winding me up. I told you I want famous people. Adelaide Kane. Kane. K-N-E. 2 first names. Adelaide Kane. Australian actress. Never heard of him. Images. I want famous people. Has he been in films? He has. He's been in The Page, Power Rangers, SEAL Team 6, Teen Wolf, the new one, Grey's Anatomy. I don't even know who this person is. Right, let's have a look. Adelaide Kane. Do you know what? The name doesn't even ring a bell to me. Back file. Steve H. Bye-bye. Paste. Adelaide Kane. Away it goes. We're done right there. That picture. I'm done. That's a fella. That's a bloke. Straight up, that's a bloke. Look. Shoulders, neck, face, eyes. It's a bloke. Let's have a look at your hands. He's got some beefy knuckles. Look at the size of that knuckle. If that hit you, it'd knock you out. We're done. Look at that neck. It's like a plinth. There it is again. Sweet baby Jesus. I see bowling ball skulls. It's a dude. Finally, what's that? Oh, I thought it was a leg. I thought he was a penis or something hanging out his leather bits. Yeah, we're done. Facially, short sloping forehead look, not widest. He's got large ears, square jaw, been feminized. Adam's apple's been shaved down. He's still got thick shoulders. He's definitely got thick shoulders. Look at that clavicle there. Look at that. Little budgies. You could fill that with water, look. And small birds would come and bathe in them clavicles. Pushed as beautiful by L'Oreal of Paris. It's just another dude in drag. Look. Being forced on you. That's the thing, right? They've all been forced on us. I don't care what anyone says. All of this has been forced on me. That's why Jesus said, forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do. That's why they hate Jesus. Jesus is the devil. If he is, why would he ask God to forgive you? Oh my God, look at that. That's just a dude. Straight up, that's just a bloke. If I saw that out, I'd be like, you're a dude. You're the devil in disguise. Oh, yes, you are. Devil in disguise. He's got quite a big armpit, hasn't he? Final answer, that's a bloke. There's no pictures. Walking, and I'm leaving. Walking. There's one there. Jared. That's a bad picture, Jared. Come on now. He's not walking in any of them. It's really annoying. Isn't it ironic that he walks around with bitch on his tits? Bitch tits. Is that where the saying comes from? Yeah, we're done. Yeah, we're definitely done. But we're leaving. Just leave, Peter. You know how this works, Peter. Told you, Peter. You should have left 10 seconds earlier. We're done. It's a bloke. There's no pictures. Next. I want famous people. Stop giving me nobodies. I want A-listers. Super famous A-listers. I can do all of them ones later. All these nobodies that I don't know, I'll do them and I'll make a video of them. But I'm not going to make videos and I can't be off to make memes with people that are not famous at the minute. I've already done 20,000 mainstream celebrities. Now I've got to replace videos. Instead, I should have done videos and pictures at the same time. There you go. Right. Let's talk about the next one. Who's next? Mikhail Baryshnikov. Who's that? It's not famous enough. It's a Russian president. Nobody knows who it is.